Welcome back to Dragon Age the Veilguard. Let's talk with Neve and see what she wants.
This was with my things. It looks like your handwriting. I didn't read it. Well, a couple of words. I thought it might be one of mine. I don't even know how it got there.
It's those wisps. I need more wards.
Oh, I can help with that.
I started this. I'll deal with it.
Solus lived here. The Dread Wolf, it was gonna have quirks.
Solus is the worst tenant I followed, and that's saying something.
Maybe they like you.
Do you follow the chantry? The pendant. I noticed it's Andrastian.
I barely keep the holidays. It's from an old job.
Oh, which one? Maybe I read about it in a Timenter paper.
I'm barely in the papers.
Oh, but when you are, it's on the edge of something exciting. What about that one story with the demon, the diamond, and the deadbeat magister? Oh, they mentioned you twice.
That was a hit piece.
Uh-huh, great. What happened with the diamond?
Long story.
What's the short version?
You take a dip off the dock for a rock, make sure the mage can't freeze you in. You know, that job would have gone smoother, but the client ratted me out, the demon.
What?
It's always something. Funny how that didn't make the print. Tell me you read the rest of the paper too?
Oh, yes. Sometimes they have these stories, serials. They're thrilling, except they come out in pieces. I only see a few papers a year. I never know how the stories end.
These papers are from Minrathous, right? I'm guessing there's blood magic, murder, tears.
That checks out.
Who's the second most innocent character? 10 gold says that they're the killer.
What about the most innocent?
I don't know. They die?
What?
All right, Belle. You get me the name of your serial, I'll try and track the ending. Just don't say we didn't warn you. I'd like to go back anyway. Spend time in Docktown, pick up gossip.
One company?
Why not? Ready to go when you are.
Okay, let's check our companions. So, Bellara, I suppose I should use her. Maybe. In a million years. But no, I guess I do have to use her. I am not looking forward to it. I know her type of character. I don't need to know her. There's nothing that Bioware could do to sell me on the idea that she is any different than the stereotype that they've made her out to be. Kind of worth pointing that out. It's like, what was the name of that? You know, I even forgot the name of the character. Like, I'm not joking. There was, damn. Well, actually, to give you an idea of how much I gave a shit about that particular story, but I'm talking about the elven mage with the Illuvian.
Inquired about me.
I needed to be sure. The Knight Commander.
Lanos is playing for the other side, so Tarquin's probably dirty too. After all the shit we've been through, I thought I'd earn some trust.
I did it to protect the Shadow Dragons and the cause.
Yeah.
Arguments plenty, but no, I'm talking.
A candle hop. They carry messages through the city. Is this for us? Strange. They want us to find more.
Yeah, the Dragon Age 2 mage with the Illuvian. I mean, yes, I do remember the other characters. Isabella, Fenris, Aveline, Carver, Bethany. I'd rather not think about Dragon Age 2 too much, though. What we got?
Are we here for the Shadow Dragons?
I trade news with the Shadows, but it takes more than one source to get along here. Besides, I was doing this before they came knocking, before Varret, too, right here in Docktown.
Not as fancy as I expected.
Because Tevinter mages are rich and power-hungry?
Well, some of the buildings here float.
The Imperium earned its reputation, but not through me. Not my style. Come on. There's paper sellers all over here.
Want to see if they got your name right?
Most papers don't say much, but read between the lines and you pick up a thing or two. I'm not here as much lately. I'll take what news I can get. Let's grab a few copies. We'll see if we can find Balara's cereals, too.
So, before Varric, before the Shadows, you worked for...
Same as now. People who find me and have jobs worth taking. Docktown people, runaways, the desperate.
And you do this on your own?
I've got contacts, informants, people I cross paths with, but at the end of the day, yeah, it's just me. Okay, keep an eye out for paper sellers. We'll start on the north side of Lower City.
How many do we need?
Don't worry. I'm paying. Let's get started.
The best word in Docktown, right here.
How did you fall in with the Shadows?
I'd worked with some of them before. Not that they were upfront about it.
What changed?
I was after a missing person. The Viper was hunting slavers. Our paths had the same end.
And your missing person?
Free and breathing when we finished. The Shadows brought me in after that. Leaving the papers to me.
The Viper! More than one person. You'll read it here first.
Huh. More than one person.
Most of the time you work here alone. You like it that way?
It's
Another
easier.
rebellion.
But you like us, right?
You're all right.
What happened in
One
Mars?
paper, thanks.
First-hand account.
I've got a contact who works this area. Let's see if he's around.
What about this one? You've got a good eye. I was starting to think...
Okay. The charm's good against all manner of curses and manipulation. Fair price. And you won't find better in the Circle District.
You won't find better at the Circle, but you will off the docks. For half the price and twice the enchantment.
Nev.
Alec?
Oh, if you say it's... thanks, I'll pass. Sorry.
Hey, if I'd known, I would have told you. Come back next week. I'll buy another paper.
I write them myself. The Magisters. They don't print the truth.
Most honest thing I'll hear today. What about you? Is it something you're buying, my friend?
Rook. And not unless you deal in poison.
Me? You got the wrong guy. Although I could get you a name. What about you, Nev? You're not here for poison.
Just looking for gossip.
Not much that'd interest you.
We chased a relic through Docktown. The buyer was Venatori, but the smuggler belonged to the Thread Crime Syndicate. You're a thread?
We don't deal with cultists. Your smuggler broke the rules. She's out.
And the Venatori?
There's been more in Docktown. Boss says it's under control. But between us, I don't like it.
Then it's worth keeping an eye on. If you hear anything.
So will you.
You know a member of the Thread Crime Syndicate, personally.
Don't tell me you're surprised.
With you? I thought surprise was a given.
Careful. Surprises here lead to trouble.
Trouble's not always a bad thing.
All right. Come on. If we want more gossip, we need more papers. Let's head to the south side.
You've lived in Docktown your whole life?
Since I was born. Unless I'm out of the city for a job. Had a few apartments around town. The current one, it's the lighthouse, but it's mine.
Viper spotted at a local fish fry.
You've been an investigator for a while.
It's not a short story.
You've made it this far. Is there a secret?
Leaving so soon?
Welcome. Here for a drink, a meal. I'll be with you right away. All right. Enjoy.
The best cereal in Minrathous. The latest chapter is here.
We'll take one.
One of Belle's cereals. Great. You know, Varric hired me not far from here. Come on, Slick. Stop a ritual. Save the world. It'll be fun. I should have said no.
The real news in Docktown. Get it here!
Paper, thanks.
I think we've got enough.
What now?
Now I'm starving, and I know the best place in the city.
Doing all right?
Huh? Yeah.
The lighthouse doesn't have this.
What?
A view of the water. I don't know, it helps me think. But we've got places to be. Come on.
You! This fish won't eat itself. I said next time you were here, it was free.
Sure thing, Hal. Next time.
Yeah, it's always something.
Joining Varric. Us. Do you really wish you'd said no?
No. I just have a bad habit of picking jobs that go sideways. You think I'd learn?
I'm the same way. Taking jobs that go wrong. I'm basically a walking disaster.
So you're saying I'm a disaster?
I'm saying you're not alone.
Varric said this job would end with Solus. We'd stop a ritual, then I'd walk away. But those gods escaped. Not much of a win. And if the world falls, the city goes too. It's not like I'll find work then.
Is that why you said yes? To save Minrathous?
People will tell you Minrathous is broken. And they're right. It's corrupt. Petty. Saving the world won't fix it. I take the small wins, Rook. Hal's serving fish another day. Getting past the next scrape alive. Sometimes you're lucky. Sometimes you get more. But the tables always turn. It's better if you know it's coming.
We got in over our heads, didn't we?
Same old story.
The gods weren't a twist?
I've seen worse.
Then I'm glad you stuck around.
Misery loves company.
Okay. Okay, so I guess she leveled up, maybe? I don't know. Not quite, but very, very close. Do they all have a heal? That's my thing. Anyway, I am going to go with Harding and probably Lucanus for the next one. Let's see this. Hold on. There we go. Full on damage skills. So this detonates, applies sundered. Okay. So both of them can detonate. Yeah. Overwhelmed. And I can detonate sundered, so...
Are you one spirit who moves around, or different spirits who all look the same?
As needed, dweller.
Right.
Of course, it's never simple with Solas's creation. Well, what do you know?
That cold. I felt it the moment the boat docked.
Even Spite felt the chill. I did not know he could.
We're going into the Anderfels, aren't we? Well, he probably feels some of what you... What?
Darkspawn! Let's clear them out.
They're at range. Right on them.
They're at range.
Ranged attackers.
Snipers.
On to you. Ready to go again.
He's dead.
They're hitting us from afar.
Enemies!
If the Darkspawn are here, the blight on this island must be running wild.
Then we'll just have to deal with it.
As usual, huh?
Over there. Another entryway.
Another memory.
It's happening again. We're in another of Solus's memories. Remember...
Andaran Atishan. Lassa Gilan.
Spirits, fade friends, come forth. Enter the circle. Reveal yourselves.
Solus. Whatever happened in this memory, he was personally involved.
Spirits, the Dread Wolf asks for your assistance on a crucial mission.
The false gods, the Evanuris, have overreached. I shall humble them. Within this citadel lies a relic, with the power to imprison even a god. With it, I can bring their tyranny to an end, forever.
You are spirits of chaos, disorder, and disruption. We ask you to disrupt the Citadel's defenses. Give us the opening to get that relic. For freedom!
More visions of the past. Solus sent these spirits out to fight the gods. If we're spirits of disruption, let's act like it.
Fight for Solus? I guess as long as it gets us to the truth.
Spirits! How did the wolf call up so many? Remember, they can hurt us. Stay sharp.
Alright, there's stuff up there.
Someone follow up.
Ah, there we go.
Okay. We're through. The gods told us this fortress couldn't be breached!
They lied.
That's the last of them.
Well, Solus literally just unleashed demons on them. So, there is that aspect.
More enemies. Go!
They're all yours.
Boom!
They bring the strength of the Fade!
Your turn.
We're almost through to their citadel, and the Evanuris know it.
This is too easy.
They've changed their plans. Elganon may be a tyrant, but he is not a fool. That means the relic is genuine. We are close, and Elganon is afraid. Put our strongest in the vanguard. Prepare to breach the citadel. It will not be easy, but we shall win the day.
Disruption, lead the charge and do what you do best. Whatever champions the gods send against you, bring them down.
More of them.
Death to all tyrants! You must hold fast!
Oh, they do a lot of damage anyway.
Reinforcements! We need more reinforcements!
For victory!
They may not have a lot of HP, but they certainly... can do a lot of damage. Now we are dealing with regular enemies. I think.
Finish it.
You know what? Why would I bother with this?
The gods send aid! This is as far as you go!
Disruption fought to the last, and it was all for nothing. We couldn't take the Citadel.
Wait, that body's me.
It was not for nothing, my friend. The distraction the spirits gave us allowed our agents to retrieve the relic.
Distraction?
No force could have breached this Citadel. But it was necessary for the enemy to believe we were committed. A heavy sacrifice, but one that gave us a real chance to end the war.
You knowingly sent all those spirits to their deaths. Solus, we're supposed to be better than that.
They died true to their nature, doing what they loved, Falasan. Let that be a comfort, that this war did not corrupt them into something different from what they were supposed to be.
A ruse. That's all it was. By this point, Solus didn't care who he sacrificed if it meant stopping the Avenuris.
I doubt it was the last time he did so either.
Let's see what this fragment can tell us.
And he was right to do so. Like, if you're trying to convince me Solus is the bad guy over here, you're doing a shit job, BioWare. It's like, oh, but you should sacrifice people's lives like that. It's a war. I understand that for the comfortable Canadians who've... like, you know, I'm just gonna say this. The Canadians who fought wars, who fought in World War I, who fought in World War II, the volunteers, all that, they were some of the bravest, most tenacious bastards that ever fought in that war. However, and it's kind of a big point, so I'm not dismissing Canadian military prowess. Honestly, I don't even know if the lead writer of this is Canadian, though I know that there's plenty of Canadian. However, here's an interesting tidbit. In both World War I and in World War II, there were a significant number of Canadians that did want to get involved in that. Yeah. So basically I'm accusing a lot of Canadians of being rank fucking cowards who have no understanding of, like, what it takes. It's a interesting dynamic, because when you look at the military history of Canada, what they've actually done, it's impressive. When you look at the political situation behind that and how the population felt as a whole, it's less of a rosy picture. Mind you, it's not exactly a rosy picture with their actual military, because when you put the most eager people to fight on the front lines, let's just say some of the memes regarding the Geneva suggestions are pretty true. But no, it's irritating, really, because it's like, you can see this, and it's not just like BioWare either. It's like, you can see this again and again and again in stories like written by Canadians, made in Canada, like TV shows, books, games. It's like this bullshit notion of like what the military should be. Yeah. Anyway. So what we got?
You've been on this contract from the beginning, right?
I guess so.
What's your assessment of the targets?
Honestly, anybody the Venatori get excited about is trouble.
That's the truth.
What is this? Interesting. Maybe I made a mistake in jumping down there? I don't know. Let me think about it. Let's try to get that chest, actually. What the?
We have company.
Yeah, I can see that. That was fast.
Thanks, Lucanus.
Anytime. Get clear.
Done.
They're aiming for us.
Stay in cover. Say the word.
On to you.
End it now.
Good to go.
End it now.
That's a win.
Though it's kind of worth pointing out about that earlier point that one of the things Solus could have said, yeah, our frontal assault failed, but we had a backup plan. Instead of, like, that's kind of the problem, by the way, of what Solus was doing. I know it's ultimately the same thing, but it's like, there's a difference between, like, okay, we gave it our best, we tried for all our efforts, but we were prepared in case it didn't work out. But because he was dismissive of the sacrifice, that's kind of the point. Yes, perception matters of these kind of things. I guess Solus was just done pretending. He just kind of didn't care anymore at that stage. You can say it.
Venerable altar.
That's a problem.
Let's finish this.
It is one of the more tedious aspects of leading anything. I think Logain always said it best, really, in that respect, though. They gotta be close enough to your soldiers to know what they're risking, but far enough to be able to make those decisions that have to be made. Now, I have no idea where that damn thing is leading to. Hold on, actually. So. Like, it's either up there, or I'm missing something. Alright, we can't go up here. Oh, so there's a boat right there. Okay. There it is.
That Fade Tear is spewing blight. This is how the gods are sending the blight through the veil. Probably weakening it too.
Now, question is, how the heck do we open this? Because I see no way of doing so. Oh. Sorry. Wait, what? Ah, there we go. Now, the reason I say it's tedious to deal with the aspect of leadership is, like, you know you're making, like, especially when you know you're making the right decision, it's objectively accurate, but you still need to coddle the children to ensure that they're all on the same page and they believe you. Yeah.
What's it like when you use your magic?
Oh, it's like I'm touching something vast and eternal. A well deep inside.
Ah, not so much like possession.
No, but it was terrifying the first time it happened.
That I understand.
I don't think Harding's gotten over it, though. There's some treasure around here. What do we got?
Trouble nearby.
Darkspawn.
Nice work, Rook. Making the rest of us look bad, Rook.
Blight on the ground, though.
Didn't even know what hit him. I'm there. Got him in position. Get clear.
Say the word! Save a little for the rest of us, Rook. On the job.
Clear.
There we go. That does it.
Every time we destroy a blight growth, I feel like I need a bath.
You literally did that from halfway across the map. What are you on about?
Look at those crystals. Why does it feel so familiar? It's like part of me has been here before.
Maybe part of you has. The problem is, how do I get an angle? There we go.
Another tendril gone. Ugh, don't let it get on you.
That's our route to the Fade Tear, but the Blight's overflowing.
Those blight tendrils we saw led right here. That's our answer. That's not growing back.
I see what unbinds. Bring it. The gods shall be denied.
Why? Thank you, game. I just wasted my time. So I'm guessing there's something I need to unlock, a companion or something. I see that. But how the heck do I get there?
Get ready.
These guys aren't even worth my fucking time.
Buildings in the Fade, with little holding them together.
Everything in the Fade is magic, a reflection. Don't think of it like the real world.
They're at range. End it now.
Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, for real?
The wing thing. Do you do that on purpose?
I don't. Why?
So you just naturally look amazing when spite helps? Some people get possessed and become mounds of pulsating flesh. You get wings.
Lucky me, my demon has a sense of style.
Okay, where? One down. That's way too far for me to reach. Wait, what? Really, game? Alright, we go back. Oh, or never mind. Nothing here.
And another Fenarel altar.
Time to fight.
We need to close.
Move.
We need to deal with the armor.
Finish it. Hit him now. Move, move. They're shooting for us. That the last of them?
Oh, we need to kill more Darkspawn, okay. That's what the game is telling us here. You want the chest? You gotta kill shit. That's a lot of Darkspawn to kill, I gotta say. But at least I'll remember this place.
Not a pleasant sight.
Nope. So I got plenty more Darkspawn to kill. Give me an entire army of them. Alright, let's see what we got here. Gotta find those alluvians. Here we are. There's quite a few alluvians. What's that? The high Anderfels, okay. But that's not our objective. Well, I guess it is, actually. Yeah. Alright. Costin, sign out.